Newbee, he wants to rupture onto Batalman, coming up in the tower. Here comes G8. It's the same gang over and over again. The frostbite's nice, but then again the damage. Kaka can't turn for the stun, and the infest. He's inside the creep, popping back out. Mind control will join the fight. Random nature damage has already been inflicted as G8, he's got sprint off cooldown in 2 seconds time. This will give him the movement speed to catch up to Fate, especially when mind control holds you in this round. He's looking for the stun on Mugi. Kuro just lets the ulti go. They may, and yes they do. They have enough damage to kill off Mugi, turning attention towards Fate. Fate falling for the second time this game.
This is online, they're gonna smoke. Let's see if that's the exact movement.
Yeah, but look,
Kaka is scouting out.
He's there under the cover of Vendetta. Where's your detection? Is a sentry ward available for Kuro, but at least Kaka has this information. So here comes Newbee. You can blood right, you can find the control. Is Kuro getting caught out? SCCC, he has Laguna Blade. Doesn't want to burn it for just a lich. He wants a call, but he's not gonna live long enough. But TobiWan just arrived with so much damage. Even G8 getting that follow-up stun onto KP. Firefly is available. He's now gonna burn it. Lasso's up too. The double stun from Kaka, creating space. They're looking towards Slaughter, and the clipping is about to begin. GH unwillingly left on the hill. Where's the stun? Where's the control? GH just TP's out under the cover of Maul, not too far away. He wants to stay in the fight, so he only went towards the shrine and then back to the mid. But TobiWan with no mana, and Mugi moving and very, very fast. Miracle's the opportunity.
Oh, GH failed!
He didn't blink! He didn't get the crash! Now the double stun is in there from Kaka! Really catching Team Liquid on the back heels. Wrath of Nature bounces through, however, so at least they can get the leader back. But right now, two heroes down for either side. It's Faith on the run with Mugi down south away from Kuro. On mind control on the TobiWan, turn their attention towards Kaka. Another double stun from this Nyx assassin. And Team Liquid, they're going to be sad about this if they can't get more. They're looking for it under the T1 tower. Mugi is here, ready to fight, but TobiWan stealing that life back, ready to fight up Kaka. Invis for the moment. They'll drop the sentry ward at the tower. Spike Carapace, buying space for Kaka. They need more damage. Mind control, dusting out Kaka with a stick charger, still alive, back under the tower. He'll survive, but mind control is his TP. Nothing to cancel it, so he'll get out. Kaka's done just a little bit too far off. Ready to observe ward. Quick sentries down, so Newbee will get rid of that high ground vision Team Liquid have around the pit. So they go for more defensive ward. Roshan's down to 2k. KP, he does have the Firefly. Blink is up in 1 second time. 1 second will be perfect, but then again, the initiation's already happened. Faith letting it go, but Thomas standing right in front, taking it. At the same time, you've got SCC, a perfect stun. Troll Warlord's out. Kaka wants his TP. These ancients are not his friends. That Lynch ulti just would not stop the bounce, bounce, bounce. SCC, he's on the run now. From 2 heroes, about to become 3, but the third doesn't even arrive in time. This leader just does not have the life to survive in the engagements. And Aegis the Immortal remains on Miracle. Oh, Nyx Assassin, again, great vision up from him. He'll come underneath the Dire Sentry Ward, and they'll see he misses the Burrow Strike, and now they're jumping in, hitting very hard. Slaughter so low, he will pull the lasso. They're pushing the Troll Wall on, up on the cliff. KP successful with that, while the rupture on the backline, mind control. BKB won't protect you from this. Mugi, he's got the damage output, but not when he's getting Frost Blast down on 98p, but TobiWan needs to hit, able to do so. 3 heroes lost, and Miracle clipped.
Even actually, look at that. Maiden just gets 2-shot by Lifestealer.
Oh, we can come back live as Team Liquid pushing into the bottom lane. Troll Warlord, the dust is up, they have the vision, Laguna Blade's available. They're saving it, they don't need it to get this kill on the Troll Warlord. And now the Team Liquid on the run. GH is arriving, and so is Nature's Prophet. Infest up, they're going in once more. Blink looking for the cross, the frostbite, perfect coming from Faith, creating space. There's still the Troll Warlord down, the courier is the only thing for the radiant side to die until Faith then follows him to the grave. They steal up, they've got to keep the detection up, sentry ward is down, the glimmer cape of Kuro really causing problems for Newbee to commit with these protection items. But TobiWan, oh no, the Lincoln Spear, he had it up, KP blinked in, he was looking for the lasso is the thing to trigger the Lincoln Spear, and now it's 4 heroes down. I don't know if Newbee can really repel this. They may even lose SCCC. Mind control BKB is protect himself from the live strike array, and now he'll die. The denial from the Bloodstone, but this is not the position Newbee thought they were going to have. They were the ones to get the initial kill. And now they're losing 2 lanes of Brax.
Liquid showing really good fighting understanding here. They lose their troll, and a lot of teams will be like, all right, we lost our Terra, we gotta back off. But they played the high ground advantage very nicely. They get the turnaround with the quick infest play, and just understand that in this position they can win the fights 4-on-5 or 4-on-4 at the very least if the right abilities have been used. And that's going to be 2 lanes of barracks here toward the end of quick game 1. Unless Newbee pull off some absolutely miraculous smoke play.
And
nope.
GG.
They don't.
They know it's over. You've lost 2 lanes of frags. Liquid showed the lower bracket matchup that they would hold their advantage. They would keep the split push going and bleed Newbee dry. Instead, Newbee tap out and pushes into game 2.
So this is where we're going to need to see how the teams adapt. They tried to counterpick this Nature's Prophet with 2 heroes. They got the Nyx and the Batrider. Mind Control still ran them over in the laning stage completely. I'm expecting a Nature's Prophet ban or pick from Newbee in the next game early on. We'll see how they choose to adjust.
I'm looking for that change in the mid lane. This is now multiple times where you wonder, like, is this mid lane going to be enough? The struggle, the attack, and then this Lich combo. This may be the best thing Liquid could have seen. Mind Control starting his TP. Kuro will be the sacrificial lamb, and GH as well. The Fissure creating a little bit of extra space. Starts his TP, but KP has the duel available. Kaka, Burrow Strike brings the damage up, allowing KP to get the win. Plus 10 damage into the Legion Commander, but your 2 support. The longer this game goes, they're going to love it.
Surely scale. Both Necro and Benno are great late game heroes in their own right. Now, that's a dead Benno.
The duel onto him. Sonic Wave kicks and connects down to Kuro. The Lich Chain Frost bouncing down towards Matumba, but the epicenter from Kaka not really close enough, and Matumba actually gets a TP out. They look for a different target, and it's GH on the other side of the trees. 3 quick pickoffs, and the dodge was attempted. And while that Agency Mortal is on the Alchemist, Miracle will stand just chipping away at the tier 3 tower. Lincoln Spear actually triggered off the back of the duel. The sight is the return punishment for KP's misdemeanor.
Oh, he didn't see that Matumba Man has Lincolns. That's such a big mistake. No buyback one. This is going to be Raxtober. They can't kill this Alchemist twice with these heroes now.
Yeah,
they need that
just looking at it.
Mail.
Kaka needs to bring in the epicenter. They need the damage. Here comes the epicenter from Kaka, away from the wards. He's able to get the Burrow Strike in. Necro low. The Sonic Wave will kill him off. Where is this damage? However, the Echo Slam from GH. Holding down the anti-mage. Boogie's in trouble. The blink up, but the Plague Lords were there. Kuro's the man that shatters him out. When that Ice Blast connects, it's just too much damage being done. You still have the agency multiple there. As now, well, Miracle cancelled himself, but GH, the silence! SCCC controls him perfectly. Now the Agency Mortal, it's gonna burn. Can they hold him there? Miracle back into the Chemical Rage. Manta is up, beating into the range rank, turns attention over towards Spooky. He's already Radiance burning down the rest of the Newbee heroes. All he has to do is stand there and he's winning the game. Bringing down the creep wave now into the melee racks. Frost Armor is making this difficult, but not impossible. Team Liquid, where's that Burrow Strike? Coming in from Kaka. SCCC is back. He has that Orchid available. He waited for the Mana Star, but the damage is done. Miracle claims the melee racks. They need something in return. The Lincoln Sphere triggers once again. Is Spooky moving forward? KP has a duel available. Looking for the target. Miracle is low. Can he get the duel off? Look for a different target. Mind Control over the side, and they will find this pickup. SC and Boogie together. KP still wants a bloody duel, but what can he get? Mind Control. There's your duel. Victory comes in. The side doesn't do enough. Tumberman looking for another opening. He just walks around inside the shroud. They'll all blink away. Newbee, this has been a very expensive defense, and they still lost their bottom lane of racks.
And here we go again. So Liquid are not hesitating at all to put the pressure on.
This time there won't be the Agency Mortal, but he does have an Assault Cuirass, Blink Fire Strike, and KP, the duel is out. They're only going to bounce around. Mind Control brings it down, but it comes back up again the side. KP can't survive. He'll lose the duel. Miracle will come in with a plus 14 damage. Looking to try and end this. It's Matumba with a double kill. And Miracle remembers objective-based gaming. Buyback is there from SCCC, but losing 2 cores already. One of them forced to buy back on Newbee is already a huge victory for Team Liquid, but they're not done yet.
They're going to wait for Chemical Rage and push for the high ground again, knowing that key cooldowns are now not available. There's no Chain Frost, no Blink Duel. And
Look at Boogie. He's going to try and run the back line. Blink Burrow Strike, holding Miracle into position. Venomans are almost down the Mana Void. Boogie couldn't get it off. Now the X-Set from GH will control him, and this will be a huge kill if they can claim it. Anti-Mage is falling. Anti-Mage is down for 2 minutes. They've lost the numbers. There isn't enough defense here from Newbee without the Anti-Mage, without their big core. They just don't have the damage. And GG, 34 minutes. Team Liquid more than dominating, ripping apart Newbee at the seams in game 2.
It's been so beautiful to watch how Liquid were 1 game away from elimination and have just slowly discovered what their strengths are as a team. Like, I think Liquid is the team in this main event with the most draft victories.
And here quick enough, the Plague Wars are down. Karka staying outside the pit. They know the Newbee that Liquid have to come from the south. The X is out already. Miracle spinning inside the pit. Roshan's down low. The back wall is nice. The Massive Wars are down too, but the Echo is left. And Lynch ulting. It's huge. 3 down. The Newbee. They need to be able to find the BKBs around Mugi to survive with Miracle. Killing off Roshan. Taking the agency more. The Massive Wars is doing diddly squat at the moment. Even the side. Heavy damage into Mugi on the retreat. The Burrow Strike not hitting the money. Karka has to retreat back out again. The Plague Wars making it difficult for Liquid just to get out of this scot-free. But now Diffuser blade out from Miracle, catching up Mugi, ending the dominating streak. And the big timing, but watch that Aegis the Immortal. If we hit 33-30, you'll know the Aegis will be timing out pretty shortly, but Miracle making the most of that 30 seconds, feeding into the tower. KP with the Hawk Stomp. They have an extra silence. Juggernaut can't do damage. The fortification's doing its work. Not finish Spirit Siphon. Karka, Burrow Strike, can they wait that a little bit longer? For another 20 seconds so that Aegis is properly gone, but Team Liquid, once again, they go up, they take the tower, and they're looking to come back in once more. Watch that Aegis of the Immortal. They jump in, the Hawk Stomp from KP, catching two. Aegis still there for the fact. Epicenter is doing its work. The Juggernaut, he's dying. The Aegis Immortal, and time's down a fraction of a second before. Miracle's gone. The side will get a revenge. KP will fall. Kuro tries to end the trees, but the Exorcism from SCC, they're having the damage output to do it. 3 heroes gone from Team Liquid. I want a counter on that Aegis. It had to be half of a second in the timing of the expiration date. And then food poisoning for Liquid.
It's done. They're starting to get back ahead.
CCC, Yule stepped up. They'll drop it back down again. Out of the Yule, then the hit. Karka connects on his stun. Follow from KP, but Mind Control dragging them back in unwillingly into the fight. KP, he's got no way out. No Stampede available. 2 heroes lost from Newbee. Liquid have opened the window. At BKB, the reaction time was all about Miracle, the Burrow Strike from Karka. It'll connect, follow up for KP. He'll get the son off the Massive Wars in the middle of the field. Darts here, Coverage enough. Miracle, the Echo's left there from GH and the Omni Slash. And damage output too big with the side. SCC is gone for 2 minutes. The Lich Chamber bouncing back down. Karka trying to hide himself, but right now it's all Liquid. They have taken down 4. He'll get the buyback from the Venom and the GH for the 4 stuff. He won't even die for this. Liquid lose nothing but take everything from Newbee.
By GH.
And with that double damage upgrade, it's too much. And here comes Liquid into the melee racks on mid. Still no death profit for 40 seconds. Liquid doing severe damage to the Newbee home. They'll rotate towards the bottom. The tier 3 towers, that was mere prep work for Liquid. Now they follow through. A nice Burrow Strike onto 2. They need more Plague Wars, they need more defense, but Miracle doesn't give 2 hoots. Just keeps beating through the building. Fortifications there to protect the range rack and buy time for Death Prophet to come back alive again. When she's up, she still won't have Exorcism. It'll be on cooldown for another 38 seconds. Miracle, a quick push back. That's the Hurricane Pike going to work. A Tumbleman sticking with it. Team Liquid, they're going to make the play for Megas. Death Prophet, 5 seconds until she's up. The Hawk Stomp, lost the Gale, into the Necro. Massive Wars, they've got really good range for that Aghanim's upgrade, so they can defend inside the base. Liquid can also wait this out. The Shackles, it holds Miracle. They just keep chaining him across the universe. They hold him. Karka wants to come out for more, but be careful. GH has Blink Echo Slam up and running.
Healing ward in the back. Liquid are so close. Just one more good fight. They know there can't be buybacks on Newbee's lineup. They must have done so much economical damage that any big kill...
They see everything. Here comes the Echo Slam. Is it going to be enough or not yet? The fissure is down. Necro control. It's a nice oldie from Mugi. Maybe the regeneration's enough. Miracle. The Aegis Immortal will pop face. Able to shackle him forever. Holding him. Up they come once more. No Hex. No instant unavailable. Omni Slash on top of Mugi. The Shrines are doing enough. And it is all a Miracle charge. Double kill for him. Diffuse the wedge. MCCC. Monsanto controlling the backline. The Exorcism. It needs to do some damage. But right now, Newbee dropping like flies. And GG. It's done! Liquid will be the first team in the history of the International to whitewash the Grand Final. 3-0 victory over Newbee!
They have been absolutely fantastic over the last few days. Liquid, they were so close to elimination like 2 or 3 times in a row. And every single time they overcame it. Today they just looked like just flat out the best team in the world. This series...